Jesus is telling his apostles, "For the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, to give his life a ransom for many." Mark 10:45. The ransom Jesus pays with his life will bring about justification and liberation of many, and recalls the prophecy of Isaiah 53:12, where it says, "Because he poured out himself to death and was numbered with transgressors, yet he bore the sin of many and made intercession for the transgressors." Isaiah 53:12. And that is where he prayed for his enemies, his transgressors. Jesus Christ, who gave himself a ransom for all, this was attested at the right time. 1 Timothy 2:6. So according to the time, Father is the one who orders the time, commands the time. And Jesus is the one who orders the space. So the action is attested to his right time. For our sake, he, Jesus, made him to be sin who knew no sin, so that in him we might become righteousness of God. 2 Corinthians 5:21. And that is how Jesus made himself to be sin. He made himself to be human, and he made himself to be the sinner, so that he will make us holy. He became poor so that we will become rich, and that is how Jesus gives himself. He ransoms himself completely, so that we will become completely his, completely holy, completely good. And in Psalm 33:5, 6 and 22, the Hebrew word hesed is used for faithful love. But in Psalm 136, it is repeated 26 times. Hesed is covenantal love, union, fidelity, loyalty to God or one another. The death he died to sin once for all. But the life he lives to God. Romans 6:10. And again we read in 1 Peter 3:18. For Christ also suffered for sins once for all, the righteous for the unrighteous, in order to bring you to God. He was put to death in the flesh, but made alive in the spirit. And that is how Jesus is the Word which became flesh. Jesus is God who became human being. And then he completely gives himself to take away our sins, to take away our wickedness. And he becomes our sin. He becomes our sinner. So in that way he heals us. Jesus is our young people or atonement, who offered himself once for all. So let us go to Jesus for his mercy. Thank you.